after all that I've been through, I'm gonna tell you, you need to leave your farm.
Greetings, friends!
Our family sold almost everything, including our house in the city, to start a farm in the country. Join us as we share with you our adventures, while we discuss farming, fitness, and everything in between.
And don't forget, we live in a yurt too! We are Farm Fit!
Recently, I learned something that I wish I would have known a long time ago, and that is, we need to leave our farm, and so do you. We've gotten comments before from some of our viewers who expressed that they just want to see us when we're on our farm. They don't like to see videos when we're not on our farm. And you know what? There is so much value to the time that we take away and leave our farm, because it can be first educational and recreational for us to have time away from the farm. And we try to make trips where we do that. We try to have trips that are educational, like the time when we were at Rose Creek Farm. We had fun there, but it was also very educational. For me, it was great value to see the efficiency and the work systems that they have on their farm and how they operate. Going and visit a farm that's more advanced than ours definitely helps us to see and envision and be inspired to go in better directions and improve. It was also really neat to see how their work family dynamics played in their farm, and how they had different roles in their family, and they had different roles as it came to the farm as well, and how they came together to work as a team. And that was just really inspiring to see. And it was definitely a great trip that we went on, and definitely one of my favorite places to visit.
And Daddy, we also had a very good time at Baker Creek Farm.
We sure did. It was really neat. In our past trip to Missouri, when we went to the Baker Creek Farm, it was really amazing being able to communicate and talk with expert gardeners and farmers who are at Baker Creek. And Baker Creek has been there for a number of years now, and they're really advanced, and having an opportunity to learn from these people who have years under their belt and have opportunities to contact and communicate with farmers all around the world was extremely valuable. And we try to share some of that with you in our vlogs, so I'll make sure you check that out. We also created a playlist for our time at Baker Creek, so make sure you check out those videos, because there's just a great deal of knowledge in those videos from some of those expert gardeners and farmers that we talked with while we were there. But outside of the educational trips, because we definitely make sure that we get those in, and you should as well, try to take trips that are educational. Go to conferences like the Homesteading Life Conference. Try to go to the Homesteaders of America and the National Heirloom Expo, and other ones like the Mother Earth News Fair. Those trips are going to help you to really grow and take in educational. Yes, you can get a lot from YouTube, and there's a lot of information just on the internet in general, but it's very valuable to go out and connect with people firsthand, face to face, and also meet the community of farmers, people, and homesteaders who are out there, and talk with them as you're passing and walking around. It's so neat to be able to just talk to a person, like I said, face to face, and have these conversations. They're just really neat, and we've experienced and we've gotten a lot out of those, and I know you have too. Just being around other kids who are in the homesteading and farming community is neat for you too, right?
Yep.
But in addition to educational trips, it's also very valuable to make sure you take recreational restorative trips as well, because it's just, after having long physical and even mentally demanding times and day after day on your homestead and on your farm, is really beneficial to your body and, like I said, your mind, to have time where you just get restored. You have your opportunity to let those muscles recover, and just downtime where you have fun. One of the trips that stand out in my mind is when we went to Cherokee, North Carolina, and we had a great time. And then while we were there was time where we went down to the creek and we were just hanging out in the water together and throwing the rocks, and that's just pretty cool, wasn't it? Just neat to have that downtime. So even if you're on a limited budget, try to make an effort to take times away. If you are on a limited budget, you may want to consider doing things such as maybe house swapping with friends and family members, so that way you can get away from your farm. Also consider visiting just farms in your local area to get inspired and see some of the work that they're doing, and also invite people to come see your farm if you can as well, so that way you can inspire others. Yes, there's things we can do on Instagram and on Facebook, but it's also great to be able to do these things firsthand. But overall, whatever you do, make sure you get time off your farm, that you leave your farm, because you need to leave your farm, and so do we, from time to time. If you can, at least once a year, but maybe twice a year if you can during the downtime, especially with winter coming up for most of us here in the US. We can definitely, with things not growing, things are not as busy. They're still busy on the farm and homestead, but they're not as busy. So those could be times that you can just make sure that you take time and leave your farm if you can and when you can. I know some of you out there may be homebodies like I am, who really don't like leaving your farm, but once you do, you don't regret it. You actually really like it, and you come back and you appreciate your farm even more. You come back with a fresh, renewed look and mindset about your farm and in your homestead. And for me, it has done just that. It's given me, I feel reinvigorated, I feel recharged and ready to go, and looking forward to the new growing season of next year, but also doing the things that I need to do now to prepare for that. Well, that's it for this vlog. I hope you found it a little bit helpful. But we will see you
next time. Grow on. Thanks for watching.
Feel free to leave a comment below, even if it's just to say, hey. Also, make sure you don't miss any of our new videos. So, subscribe and sign up to receive notifications each time we release a new video. Also, you may want to check out these videos right here, and also check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. See you next time.